I was made aware about 2 hours ago of a comment on Facebook whereby someone had seen a sheep's head lying on the road in this area. So I've come out to have a look. Now, I haven't found the severed head yet, so it may have been removed, but there is wool on the verge here, and there's wool coming in here. There's a trail of it. Now, the interesting thing is, most of the fields here are cropped, and there's only one field of cattle over to my left, about 3/4 of a mile away, and the nearest sheep are way over on that hill there. I can see them, and I'm not sure what else. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some over there as well. So there's no sheep in this field. This is just rough ground. So we'll have a little look. I'll show you the wool anyway. Well, look at this. We've got some bones. And the grass here is all flattened down. Let's see. I haven't got my gloves with me. Now, I'll have to... Has that been bitten? Is that bitten as well? A few bones there, it might be bites. It might have been bitten, but I mean that could be by a fox. It could just be an old ewe that's died here, possibly. So, I think we found the part of the remains of it. So you get an idea of the size of the area. Each yellow mark is a foot. Wool there. This is quite interesting. Aha! Right, I'm seeing another bit of wool just over there. So, does this mean it was dragged here? There's certainly been something moving around here. Let me see now. I don't know, is that a quad bike turning around those two tracks or not? Oh, I've got another lot of... There is quite a lot of wool here. Very interesting. Well, I haven't found the head, so that's obviously been removed, but this happened last week. So I'm just going to have another little walk about this field. But it is weird, all that flattened area here where the wool is, and there's another spot over here. You would definitely say something's been dragged. I'll show you. Of course, it's... I don't know how the head would have got onto the road. I'll maybe get in touch with the person who saw it, and maybe with luck they took a photograph of it. So... But there's definitely no sheep around here for at least half a mile. So that field I was just in, it's just all rough grass, and it looks like it's just been left. I'd imagine I'm going to cut it at some point and bale it. But surrounding it, it's all crops. So what I'm going to do now, park up somewhere else, and I'll just take a walk around, see if I see anything. Because it's the right time of night. I think we're just past 10 o'clock, so it's a good time to be moving around and having a look. And it's a good temperature tonight as well, so I'm not going to get cold. You should be able to hear there that the sheep are very restless. So I might take a wee look up here. You'll be hearing all the sheep. It's actually getting quite spooky, this. So we'll just carry on up this way. I'll look into the trees with the thermal and see if there's anything going on. I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, the latest is the sheep have all gone quiet. So whatever was bothering them, it's gone. So I'm just going to head back to the van. I didn't see anything on the thermal at all, apart from sheep. Okay, so I've come back to the van now. As I passed, there were two flocks of sheep in separate fields that were making a hell of a racket. So something was bothering them, and I walked past them a few hundred yards, and they then went quiet. So whatever was bothering them wasn't a problem anymore. And I came past a area of forestry, and I did feel a little freaked out there, but that I maybe was just scaring myself. I think I was probably just getting a bit worried. And then I came on another stretch of road, and coming back toward the van, I noticed the smell of something dead off to one side of the road. So I'll come back tomorrow in the daylight and check that out. Might be a carcass of some sort lying there. But maybe there's something going on around here just now, I don't know. I'll have to ask around and speak to a few people I know and see what happens. But that's it for just now. The quality of the video tonight is probably going to be pretty poor because it's an old phone I'm using and it's not the best. The phone I usually use is out of commission just now. So I'll maybe see if I can get a loan of something for the next 2 or 3 videos. With it being a good day, I thought I'd come back and have another look at the bones and bits of fleece that are lying about in this field. I'll have a look at the way the grass is lying as well. Okay, let's have a look at this bone here. Can have a good look at that. Hopefully the camera will focus nicely on it. Bitten off perhaps. There's more here. You can see that there. And that one there. Bite mark, maybe. Let's have a close look at this here. Okay. So it's part of the spinal column and bits of rib. The ribs are quite small, so I wonder if this is a lamb maybe. Let's have a look closer there. Yeah, that's good. Now what I've noticed here is this trail here, and the grass is going this way. So it goes straight towards the first spot here, where we find the first lot of wool, and this staining on the grass. So I wonder if that's the innards rotting maybe. I can't say for certain though. And then we follow here, across here, where we have the bones, and this big flattened area around it. So maybe this is where it was finally consumed, and where the fleece had just stopped there, pulled the guts out, and then took the rest of it over here, because we do know that the cat, if it is a cat kill, what they do is they'll take the guts out and they'll be a good few feet away from the actual carcass. So maybe that's what happened here. Well, I think what I'll do later today is get in touch with the person who saw the sheep's head on the road here, and just on the off chance they maybe took a photograph of it, because you know how it is with social media and that nowadays. People see something unusual and they want to film it or photograph it. So even if she hasn't done that, I could still ask if there was any, if she looked at it closely, and if there's any marks on the muzzle, or where the head was severed, how that looked, it's maybe like a knife-like cut, possibly. We'll have to see. We might be able to get some information if we're lucky. But it's very useful to come back out here today and have a look at that again and see what was left, the bones and the fleece, and the possible trail where it was dragged from one position to another. That's all good to see.